Time now for sports. Michael is here.
Aisha.
It's all about the NBA finals.
Yeah. We had a very, painful game for the Boston Celtics at dawn where they lost their series lead when the Warriors just went crazy, especially Steph Curry. I'm sure Ime Udoka and his boys are going to be a bit disappointed that they couldn't go and see out a second consecutive win versus the Warriors, especially when they took a very early lead in the first quarter. They were up by about 9 points in the first quarter till a series of costly 11 turnovers saw the Warriors come in and close out the game. Okay. And these turnovers have been the points, have been a tail for Boston Celtics throughout these playoffs. And then they had about 15 turnovers, and that's their third highest this season, where they played about 102 games. Against, I can't exactly remember the team, but against, I think, Miami Heat, they had 19 turnovers, and against one other team, I can't exactly remember the name, but they also had 16 turnovers. And this time they had 15, and they were really cruising, as I already said, in the first quarter till they had 11 turnovers. And then the Warriors took the game to them. But everything compounded for them in the third quarter, where the turnovers continued, and that is how the Warriors got back into the game. They took advantage of those situations whereby the Celtics couldn't complete their passes and they were having faulty passes, and they completed about 22 of their points from Celtics turnovers. And also, Steph Curry had a blistering game in that third quarter. He had 29 points in the game, and in the third quarter, he made 14 of those 29 points, sinking threes and doing what Steph Curry does usually. And so we are going to have the game 3 on Wednesday, and game 3 is a bit dicey because in the NBA Finals, 81.2% of the time, the team that wins that third game goes on to win the finals. And I don't know if the teams are aware of this, but considering the type of guys we have in the dugouts for the teams in Steve Kerr and Ime Udoka, I'm sure they'll be aware of this stats and they'll be raring to go in to get that third game win. But at the moment, the Golden State Warriors have lost their home court advantage. They'll be going over to the Celtics. And so Celtics might have that bit of edge because they played the last 2 games at the home of the Warriors. And since they won game 1 in the backyard of the Warriors, I feel they might have that sort of belief that they can go in and win game 3. And Tatum and his guys will be raring to go and they will look to make damage. But they have to look at managing their turnovers and make sure that they don't lose more of the possessions.
We'll look forward to that game on Wednesday. Wish them luck, and that'll be it for sports. That's how we wrap up News Desk this morning. My name is Aisha Ibrahim. Log on to myjoyonline.com. There's more of the news and updates of all the developing stories.